Once upon a time, there was a junior lemon called Ruth. She joined Holby City Hospital with Dr. Toby De Silva. They hated each other on sight.
I hate you. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But you are clever, so tell me which one is a scalpel.
She was clearly a bright cookie, and many of her elders could see that she was a junior genius.
Dr. Winters, there were at least, 5 other medical practitioners around this bed, and you had no lines whatsoever. And still you saved this patient from chronic piles using a pair of rusty forceps and a drinking straw. Unbelievable.
No. That's for evacuation purposes only. That's not love.
She didn't get on with many of the nurses at work either.
Why won't you come for a drink, Ruth? We're all going to be drinking cocktails. I'll buy you a pink lemonade. All right, calm down.
If I touch you again, will you look at me like you've just been handed a turd? In fact, I may just have one for you.
Why won't you come to the pub, Dr. Winters? Aye. Is it because of your religion? Yeah, you can borrow my headscarf if you want.
She never joined the gang. She preferred to study lots and watch revered senior doctors at work, like Mr. Nick Jordan.
Watch and learn, Ruth, watch and learn, and you too will be able to say, quickly!
She wanted to be part of the front line, just like Professor Dimitri.
Do you want to know how many patients I've killed today, Ruth? All of them. I bet you can't beat that. Checking top, middle, bottom and myself.
Get that ambulance out! Get that ambulance out!
She was desperate to become a surgeon, and so she applied herself as best she could, but was met by a fierce response.
Quite frankly, Dr. Winters, you speak like a commoner and dress like a northerner. You are clearly not cut out to cut up bodies. You will never be a surgeon. Now get out of my sight and go back to resus.
She was devastated. She had lemoned around for years, allowing paramedics and junior doctors to give her a hard time. She didn't know if she could face them all again.
Oh, Dr. Winters, I'm going to have to inject you with 4 milligrams of the great Bardocchio.
All right, Dr. Winters, it's Sandra here.
What are you really writing on the clipboard in the back of my shot, Dr. Winters? I'm trying to remember my lines, girl.
But she did miss saving lives.
Cheer up, don't you see? It's lemon entry, my dear Watson Winters. You saved that poor chap's life by the cunning use of many really long words. Excrement.
And so she begged Dr. Truman for her job back.
Ruth, never really noticed you'd been away, to be honest. Actually been on a bit of a downer myself. So, yeah, not great. But I believe we do need something random to end the episode, as no one seems to be able to locate Nick Jordan's brain tumour, so welcome back.
She considered giving it all up, when suddenly Noel, the receptionist who was never happy with one take, arrived.
Dr. Winters, package arrived for you. Feels like a brick.
Can I do one more, please? Does anyone mind? Look, I know there's only 2 minutes left and loads of producers are on set, but I'd like to do one more. I've got one more in me. All right. I'm kind of happy, but I'd really like to do one more. Can we hurry up, please? Because I've got a very tight crossover. It's very tight.
It was indeed a brick, and as Ruth smelt it whilst performing a cricoidectomy on an alcoholic, she recalled how it made her feel like there was no place like home. She wished she could click her heels and just vanish. Her thoughts were interrupted by a passing porter.
Are you smelling that brick or taking a piss? There's some flowers for you at reception. I think they're forget-me-nots. Yes. Which reminds me, when I was on the Galahad, we used to have a ship's dog. Yeah, a lovely dog. I can't remember his name. Was it Rusty? Yeah, that's it. Rusty. Yeah, lovely.
She could hear no more. She ran to the staff room where she bumped into a nurse covered in bruises. She was known as Battered Lemon.
Ooh, flowers, Ruth. Who could they be from? Can I use them to hide my bump in this shot? Oh yeah, And why is there a large piece of rope in your locker?
Yes, it was a memento Ruth kept from the time she had tried to hang herself in a desperate attempt to make friends.
Ruth, sweetheart, you can have my lines. You don't have to be this bitter. Don't do it.
I have a patient with breath like feces. Now come down here, you broke old cow.
Christ, Ruth, hang in there! We'll save you!
Meanwhile, she opened her card from the flowers, only to find it was from Alice.
Dear Ruth, why are you so miserable? I hope this will stop you from killing yourself. Love, Alice.
She was devastated. She had hoped it was off a man she had had her eye on for a while. As if by magic, he appeared in that very episode.
Hello, my name's Edward. Why don't you marry me? I'll pretend to further your career while I use you as a cover so I can sleep with random men. Do we have a deal?
No. That's for evacuation purposes only. That's not love.
Ruth immediately accepted. What an offer. Of course, other people thought she was mad.
Are you mad? Why don't you go online and meet a handsome soldier who turns out to be the hospital porter instead? Oh, and wear some lipstick, will you? Boys love it.
Really, Ruth? Him? No. You want a man with balls. Or maybe just the one ball. Look, carry this troll around with you. It's meant to bring you luck. Jayo.
She was married the next day. But within hours, she lost her marbles, wore flowers in her hair, smeared lipstick on her face and was sectioned.
Ruth, you are clinically insane. You should have used a more plummy shade on your lips, gone to the pub with the gang. Now, come into this padded cell. Let's play Stars in Your Eyes with Matthew Kelly.
So there sat the bitter lemon, with no friends and no life. She was the bitterest she had ever been, until finally she met the man of her dreams, a counsellor by the name of Ben. Was he gay? Surely not.
Yes, you are mad. But I have never met a more beautiful, madder lemon in my life. And I hear you like to smell bricks. Well, come with me, Ruth. And let's follow the lemon brick road.
Dr. Hannah, come here and kiss me. Quickly!